Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. If you're one of my beautiful returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking this video. You guys have no idea how much it helps me out when you do that. So I really appreciate your friendship and I appreciate you coming back. And if you have found yourself here for the very first time, we just want to welcome you to this space. Please join us, pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of tea and some snacks, and we'll have a little bit of a chat because we all are friends when we gather at my table. So today's pick a card reading, we are doing a singles love prediction. Who is coming forward? What type of relationship will this be? And when is it going to produce itself? We have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 here with the Halloween tarot and this red flower. Pile number 2, I believe this is called the Art of Tarot and the blue flower. And we have pile number 3 with the Sante Morte Book of the Dead Tarot and the yellow flower. So whichever pile or flowers are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit. My timestamps are listed below. You can pause the video if you need to, but don't overthink it. Just whatever one is calling your name. You can be attracted to more than one pile as well, of course. I am going to jump right into pile number 1. Again, today it's about singles, love prediction, who's coming forward, what type of relationship will be, and when will it produce itself? Pile 1. Hello everyone. In pile number 1, you were drawn to the red flower, or perhaps to the Halloween tarot here. We're still in October, so I thought I would pull out the spookier decks. And this is your reading. Who is coming forward? What's coming in love for you? Who, what, and when in love for you? And it's, you know, the title says it's for singles, but whoever is watching it, it's for you. So what is coming forward in love? Who, what, and when? Pile 1. We have the Tower. We have the High Priestess. Who and when is coming forward in love? So pile number 1, please. We have the 8 of Swords, and it's coming out with the Queen of Wands. So I do want to group those together. Who, what, and when for pile number 1, please? Who's coming forward? The 9 of Swords. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the 7 of Pentacles. Let's clarify this message before we get into it. Who is coming forward? Who? What type of relationship is it? When will it produce itself? The Knight of Wands. The Sun card. This person seems to be presenting themselves, to be honest, at a time when you need them the most, if I'm being realistic with you, because it feels like you're going through something. It feels like you're going through a big shift and a big change in your life now. And it could even be a change that you didn't even really necessarily want. Maybe it's what you needed, but it's not what you wanted. And it's sort of showing up when maybe you don't need somebody to show up, but it's coming at the perfect time is what Spirit is saying. Because it seems to sort of thrust you into a little bit of insecurity. It's like deep down I wanted this type of relationship. It feels very fiery, if I'm honest. It feels fiery, it feels intentional, it feels exciting. It makes you happy on the inside. It makes you happy, and I feel like it's a happiness that you haven't experienced, but it's kind of like that old adage of be careful what you wish for, you just might get it, because it seems to be coming in at what you feel is an awkward time in your life. And awkward is sort of a minimized word for what I'm feeling here. It's like coming at a time when you're not feeling quite prepared for it. But at the end of the day, Spirit says it's actually exactly the right timing. It's exactly what you need. Because it's like this energy coming in. It's like if we give you too much time to think about it or worry about it, you're not going to go for it. And this is the shift in energy that you've been needing to ascend, to move forward, to sort of rebuild potentially here too, because we're starting with the Tower, we're ending with the Queen of Pentacles as a support card to this new foundation that's being built. So you could just be coming off of some type of tower moment in your life. And a tower moment, you know, I could go on forever about what that represents. And because we're dealing with collective energy, there's so many energies coming in. It can be a breakdown of relationships. It can be a breakdown of home. You know, maybe you just moved. Maybe things are in a little bit of a state of chaos. Maybe you've had some epiphanies where you've had to create some tower moments and some shifts that you can't go back to. There's been a permanent shift in your life, and this person comes in amidst that permanent shift. They could even, honestly, they could have their finger in it a little bit if that's not for everybody, but this person could be a part of this chaos as well at this time. Back of the deck is the Temperance, and we have the King of Pentacles. So what I love about this spread for you is that, you know, this is a love prediction about what's coming for you, who, what, and when. And Spirit says you have been waiting for a connection like this, but they're also saying they don't want you to rush it. They really want you to enjoy this, because I feel like if this tower represents something that crumbled, it was rushed. And so this new foundation has to be built in a patience type of mentality. That's why Temperance is here on the back of the deck. It's like, enjoy this process. Don't rush this relationship. Enjoy the journey, because this is like it's like a new beginning for you. This is like a new fresh start for you. And it's something that has lit a fire, that has lit that fire back up. It's like reignited a flame that has maybe fizzled out a little bit in your past, in your recent past here. And it is sort of a change that you may not be ready for, and you're not really knowing where it's going, but your higher self sees where it could go. And Spirit says that it could go all the way with this King and Queen together. Even the King and Queen of Wands are both here together as well. So you could both be earth signs. Someone watching, you could both be fire signs, or there could be some sort of combination therein as well. But following that passion that exists in this person and within this connection is a beautiful road that leads you to new beginnings. Again, you're nervous amidst this because you're coming from chaos. You're coming from uncertainty. And because of this, you're a little guarded throughout this process. There's some nerves, there's some insecurities. You don't know where it's headed. That's adding to the burdens that you feel. But Spirit wants you to enjoy the journey. They want you to enjoy the ride here with the Temperance. It's about the joy leading us to new beginnings. And even in this Temperance, you can see the star outside. It's like the Star of Bethlehem, leading us to our goals, which is security. This new person coming forward, it may start in a sort of reckless, chaotic, impulsive place for some of you, sexual place for some of you, but it could actually take you to a place of stability, of security, of dependence, or dependability as well. Very strong Taurus energy here. We have very strong Leo energy as well, and Sagittarius for me too, because I'm focused on this King of Wands. So take that as it resonates. What will this relationship be like? We have a bunch falling out here, but the top one says, Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. Because you're hesitating, there's a hesitation, there's a fear of what's coming. It's like, I don't want to repeat past mistakes, and I definitely don't want to be back here. So is this a crazy move into this connection? But the grasshopper is wearing that crown, and it's kind of foreshadowing of all the crowns that exist in the future of this connection if we kind of go with the flow and leap into new adventures. The universe rewards boldness. We have sweet results awake, be Spirit. I feel like in the past, you've sacrificed a lot of yourself for other people's happiness. And that was something you had to overcome and push through. This was an obstacle that needed to be overcame. And that's part of this whole tower energy, is sort of reclaiming your fire, reclaiming your voice as well, taking off the masks. Because the judgment is about that self-reflection that this sort of causes you. It sort of causes you to sort of reflect on where you're coming from and what you're experiencing here. It's like, wow, this is really different than what I just came from. And that's exactly what you need. You need shifts. You need new beginnings. Back of the deck says, Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Again, this 1 and a 2 is a 3, and this canary is wearing a crown, the foreshadowing for the future here. What What will this relationship be like, Spirit? What will this relationship be like for pile 1? We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. It starts, I feel like there's going to be people in your life too that look at it from the outside and how it begins. And because it is sort of impulsive and you're not following any type of pattern, I feel like this person is very adventurous. I feel like they seize the day. They have that type of mentality, that there are going to be naysayers out there. But it has a beautiful progression over time. And there's longevity here too. We have romantic feelings. These feelings are real and they're worth exploring. And I feel like the word exploring is perfect here, because the exploration of the Knight of Imps truly explains what this connection does for you. It allows you to explore not only within this connection, but it helps you to open up possibilities for your own self-exploration as well. It's like, again, you are sacrificing a lot of your desires, your hopes in past experiences, and it gives you more freedom. It's like, you know where you're coming from is not where you want to be. It gives you freedom. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I feel like some of these family issues that are being resolved are coming as a result of the consequences of this tower falling for some of you watching. So please take that as it resonates to your situation. What is this relationship going to be like, Spirit? We have the Golden Mirror. So self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. It could be that's where you're coming from, because you're coming from a place of uncertainty. You're coming from a place of chaos, and you're moving into a place of, and I think that's what you expect. So I feel there are guards up for you within this connection that this person is going to have to face and hopefully overcome with patience and with time and with love. We have love here, unconditional love. It says self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction, and it's like a complete opposite of where you're coming from. It's like you're coming from a narcissistic situation potentially, and you're heading into a state of unconditional love, which is something you're to be honest, it's out of your comfort zone, which is where all of this unease comes from. It's like you're out of a comfort zone because it's not what you're used to. The back of the deck says love call. Someone expresses a love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know, on the back of that deck. Let's get a doorway for the future. What is going to be coming for singles in love for group 1, please? What is the future in love? We have here a note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. And I feel like that's really important for a card to come out here, because it's you entering into something new after coming from potentially a pretty rough place. So it's showing a lot of, I wanted to say chutzpah. It's showing a lot of strength of character on your part. And honestly, it showcases a lot of beautiful faith too that you're sort of throwing out there. It's like throwing caution to the wind, willing to sort of jump into this even though you're scared. But it says seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. Back of the deck says nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now and don't crawl back and hide. And that's really what it feels like, is like a journey with this person. It's like there's no expectations, there's no fear, or there could be expectations, but Spirit doesn't want them there to be. This can be a beautiful passage of time that allows you to heal yourself and what you've been experiencing in past relationships through this connection, and also to just enjoy yourself and find yourself along the way. And that's truly what our whole experience in love is supposed to be like as well. How will this person, what will this relationship be like? How will this person feel about you during this relationship? I'm always reminded of you. They're always going to be thinking of you. They're always going to be putting you in their thoughts in little ways that I don't think that you experience, because I feel like in the past you may have experienced the opposite, where you're the one who is always thinking about other people, but this person is someone who's always thinking about you. It says, I know you're right, I've been trying to forgive myself. It's like it feels like a really healthy, emotionally healthy relationship. It starts out it almost, to be honest, it almost feels like a hippie type of, like somebody comes in that's really free spirited, that shakes you to your core, to your belief systems, because that's completely out of your comfort zone. But amidst that, it's like this beautiful communion of souls, truly. It says, I regret walking away from you. So this could be somebody coming forward from your past. So take that as it resonates. Again, not for everybody. I've been receiving your telepathic messages. A like-minded soul coming forward. And I feel like there's such a tone of self-discovery here in this connection. It feels very fated. It says, I've been doing spell work on you. And I reminisce a lot about the times I spent with you. This person's thoughtful. This person's spiritual. That's coming forward for someone watching. They're in tune. And I sense, like I said, I sense like a hippie. And I don't mean to offend anyone by the term hippie. I consider myself like that. You know, very grounded to the earth, interested in many sort of off the wall things according to what society standards are. So this person comes in as this free spirit that really helps you to heal. It's a beautiful energy. And they want you to be in a relationship. I feel like they want the commitment, and they will be the ones who push for the commitment. And you will be the ones who are dragging your feet because of where you're coming from. It's like, let's just keep things the way that they are. Let's not commit. Let's keep it loosey-goosey. A charm bowl, please, for pile number 1. What is next in love for the singles? What can they expect in this relationship? The beautiful 6 of Cups, a beautiful union of souls, and not necessarily, it has soulmate energy, but not necessarily from this lifetime. Again, it says, I regret walking away from you. So for someone watching, this is somebody from your past returning, and they could be a Sagittarius, a very strong Sagittarius energy, but there's Leo here too. So somebody from your past, but it's a reunion of souls. It's like you meet this person, it's like you knew them forever. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse position. You could be coming from a place where you're sort of feeling stuck and feeling like you were stuck for a while, maybe stuck in a bit of maybe dealing with someone who has a victim mentality even, especially if you're resonating with the narcissistic message here. So dealing with someone who has a bit of a victim mentality and really wanting shifts and movements and changes coming in. And that's exactly what's happening for you. It's like you're dealing with opposite personalities from where you're coming from. We have gentle, we have we have the Empress, and we have the stethoscope. And the stethoscope is a symbol of a hospital connection, because we do have the Red Cross sort of emblem here as well. The hospital connection, a nursing connection, but also blocked heart chakras. We have the button for mending, because you're going to experience a lot of healing during this connection. We have the sudden turn of events with the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with, the King of Wands, again, dealing with the Sagittarius coming forward, somebody very fiery. Somebody as well who potentially runs their own business based off of their own sort of creativity. All right, pile number 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with you. And if it did, I would love to hear your story in the comments section. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and hit your notification bell and your like button. It would truly help me out and helps me to bring you more content. If you do subscribe and drop me a comment below, please hit your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. And I need the notification bell so that I can notify you. Please check out my links below as well for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to. I will update the shop on Sunday afternoon and every day throughout the week, so keep checking back. You can also check out my Instagram account as well. But I really hope that you come back here for another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello everybody. In pile number 2, you were drawn to the blue little flower, and you were drawn to this little tiny square deck. And this is your reading. Singles love prediction: who, what, and when. Who's coming? What type of relationship will it be? When is this person going to show up? Who, what, and when. Whoops. It's on the floor. We have the Lovers reversed on the floor here. Your next relationship: who, what, and when, please. The Four of Swords. This could be somebody actually who made poor choices when it comes to you in the past, who you are currently in separation, or you have been in separation from this person. This person could be suppressing feelings for you right now, and they have a lot of regret about walking away from this situation from you. Three of Wands and the Five of Wands, and they're really sort of pushing the barrier of their insecurities by coming forward and revealing themselves to you. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse position on the back of the deck so far. And there's frustration. They're frustrated with themselves because they're frustrated with themselves as far as how long it's taking them to reveal themselves. They're frustrated with the choices that they made. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's like they've reached a whole bunch of setbacks. And I feel like you could have had a lot of setbacks in love as well that feed into some of your insecurity. So you guys might be well matched in that regard. Who is coming forward? I just saw the Nine of Swords, so they're nervous about it. Who's coming forward? The Six of Cups. It's somebody from your past. Could be somebody that you went to school with potentially, or a friend from the past that you went to school with. And they've been thinking about you. They've been thinking about you. It's somebody that still feels jealous over you. They're really expressing a lot of jealousy here. But here they come to feed their curiosity. Three of Swords underneath the Eight of Cups. It's like they want to rectify the situation. Here is the Page of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Back of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So this person's going to contact you potentially online first, is what I'm sensing here, because it's more of a buffer. It's like a protection buffer for them. The Hanged Man and the Two of Wands. It's like it's cautiously approaching you at first is what I sense this person's going to do. They are someone potentially from your past, as I said, that has a very strong affection for you and has been holding on to this strong affection. They also are someone that you may have felt a really strong connection to, just even within a friendship, or in your acquaintanceship. Like there's a sense of really having a strong connection to you and not acting upon that strong connection. Maybe making choices outside of this connection in the past too, which caused the disconnect in the first place. But this person has a lot of curiosity that they want to feed. I don't feel like it's someone you necessarily dated in the past. I feel like it's someone that wanted to date you, but never got a chance to. But now they're here to feed this curiosity and to sort of heal the brokenness of their heart when it comes to you. This could also be someone as well who recently, or you could have recently ended a relationship, but they recently may have ended a relationship and walked away from that relationship. And now that's sparking all of this thought process of like, well, where did I go wrong in my love life? Well, maybe it was this person. We should revisit that. So it's a sense of that. They just ended something, and now they're coming forward to expand something here. They're facing some of their insecurities to do so, because it doesn't feel like a flight of fancy though. I feel like they have been thinking about you for a really long time throughout. If they were in another connection, I feel like that was a continued process for them, but they're going to pop up for you unexpectedly. You can see even the Page of Cups, he's just on his knees. He's got flowers. He's got a cup. He's like, here it is. Here's my love. But he ladles that cup out of the blue water oftentimes in the traditional Rider-Waite. So I feel like it's going to pop up when you don't expect it. And I feel like it is a friend. Even the group of grapes here, it's a forget-me-not. Looks like the blue forget-me-not. It's somebody who is hoping that you've been thinking about them as much as they've been thinking about you. It's a really good feeling, actually. They've got good energy. What will this relationship be like? We have the Transformation. So there's always been potential here between the two of you, but it's like it took them a while to gain all of the wisdom to realize what was sitting right in front of them that they let slip through their fingers. And so now it's like they want to crack open It's like they're hungry for that change. They feel like there's an evolution that's occurred. They've grown, they've matured, and they want to see how you've matured as well. They're hungry for you, though. She's taking a bite out of that apple. This connection could be very passionate. And it's based in nostalgia. There's the milk. It's like nourishment. It's based in nostalgia and milk. Based in nostalgia and nourishment with the milk card. But there's definitely history between the two of you. And we have the spider. It's like we weave our own destiny. But the spider, again, with the cobweb, it's like time. There was a seed planted long ago here. And long ago, you know, again, can hold many truths within it. It can be long ago, can be considered long for a year or 10 years. We have the complacency card. What will this connection be like, please? And the insecurity. So they're really expressing that what held them back, even in the past, what is going to hold up the connection moving forward will be their own insecurities. And I feel like that's why it's going to pop up unexpectedly, because this person's just going to build up that courage, and it's going to be a spontaneous reach out. But once that ball gets kicked into motion, it's going to start to roll downhill here. We have the self-worth. It took them some time to shine light on their self-worth, and I feel like, again, part of it for them was leaving a situation behind that was not helpful to these energies. It was feeding into these energies. So they've left that behind, and it's given them more confidence. It's shifted their perception, and now they're looking for transformation in every area. What will this relationship be like? For pile 2, please. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. They could be leaving behind issues that, again, are unfulfilling for them, and they could include family issues, so take that as it resonates. Always remember that the collective energy is strong, and there's many people watching. So these reasons, or what they're leaving behind, is sort of inconsequential to the fact that they're doing it on purpose. They're doing it so that they can heal, because they're recognizing there's been an evolution to this person. They recognize that this is not what they want. Emotionally, it's not fulfilling them. We have romantic feelings. These feelings are real, and they're worth exploring. And I feel like the exploration with this Page of Wands, that's what they want to do. They want to explore. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This person feels like a friend from the past, but I feel like they wanted more. And they never got a chance to express that, or they made the wrong choice. They allowed all of this to add to this complacency, but it feels like it's based in friendship from your past. So you might have an inkling of who this person is. What was this relation? Ooh, spider again. Could be an air sign here. Make your dreams real. Weaving their own destiny. Holding on to this connection for a very long time too, because the 5 and the 6 is this type of 9 of Wands energy for me right now. Lying in wait, it's like a patience required too. This person is a very patient person, I think. I think they're a very patient person in general, and they'll be very patient with you. We have Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. During your connection, during your relationship, I feel like they'll want to travel. I feel like they're going to want to move and go places, because I feel like for someone watching, this person's been kind of stuck and stagnant in life and not able to pursue their own interests. So they're going to want to take you places. They're going to want to travel. We have Watch Your Words, Parrot Spirit. And I almost feel like this is for somebody watching. It's like, this is a delicate person. It feels like this is a delicate person who's kind of emotionally sensitive. So somebody watching, I feel like, is kind of sarcastic. I'm getting just a very sarcastic vibe coming through. And this person is very emotionally sensitive. And even if they are the masculine in this connection, that's inconsequential. Spirit says they're still really sensitive. So during this relationship, you may have to be you may have to curb some of the sarcasm, watch some of what you say, because they are a sensitive person. What will this relationship be like? We have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Healing from that, leaving that behind, hopefully, with that 8 of Cups. We also have Cupid's arrow, having faith, love is coming, surprise. It's like a surprise, and that's what Spirit says. I was just about to ask them about when it's coming in, if they could clarify for us further with the Page of Cups. But it's going to come in as a surprise invitation or meeting. We have someone, a date card, someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning and setting a date. So they're going to contact you online, potentially, out of the blue. Let's see if we can get, if Spirit will just clarify further for us when this arrow will come shooting into our life. When will this happen, Spirit? We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of, or the King of Pentacles. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. There could be a connection with a 9, so there could be like 9 weeks. There's the Queen of Pentacles, because there's some things that I feel like this person's in the thick of right now. They could be currently separating themselves from a situation that is unhealthy for them, or they're currently healing from that situation. So there is this patience required coming in. So that's what Spirit wants you to be, is patient. But there could be a 9 connection, and this Cupid's arrow and this Page of Cups energy is going to shoot in unexpectedly for you. And I do feel like it could start online as well. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group 2. Your next relationship in the bowl. There's one out of the bowl. Who, what, and when? What type of relationship will this be? 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles keeps showing up. The Emperor reversed, with the Queen of Swords reversed. So everything reversed in the bowl. You know, the Queen of Swords, when she's in the reverse position, can really talk about someone who is coming from a place where they don't feel like they have power. They don't feel like they have control over a situation. Even the Emperor is reversed here. So it's like someone, it's like if it is the divine masculine that you are, how do I want to word this? If the divine masculine is the one coming forward for you, I feel like they're coming from a place where they're dealing with a very rigid person. They're dealing with someone who's a little cold, a little rigid, and it made them feel a little powerless. It added to the sense of powerlessness, and they're healing from that, or they're removing themselves from that situation right this moment. It's almost like they're uprooting here with the 9 of Pentacles. Everything that's been rooted, they're uprooting that right this moment so that they can regain that voice and regain that power. And that's why there's going to be a little bit of a wait for you, pile 2, but it's going to come in. I feel like once that momentum, once this power, once this confidence starts to come back, it's going to be a snowball effect for this person, and the timing will speed up for us. Ooh, we have the chakra clearing with the big, we have Princess, we have K and P, could be initials. We also have the 2 music notes, which is my symbol for soulmate energy. We also have the yin yang and the acorn as well, which is a symbol of potential. We plant the acorn even when we're like, it's usually squirrels that are planting acorns, and they do it afraid. So it's about taking something that had so much potential in the past that we ignored or didn't act upon, and finally planting that seed. It's been seasoned. It's seasoned over time. It's ready to be planted. We also have here the Knight of Swords coming, someone who shoots into your life with a message. Some type of message coming in, despite the fact that they don't know what the consequences will be of that message. It's quite a risk that they feel they're taking. All right, group number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, I would love for you to join our family here and subscribe to this channel. It truly helps me to grow and helps me to bring you more content content, please hit your like button and your notification bell as well. And drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check me out on Instagram for a chance to win a free mini read. And you can check me out on Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called. And I will be updating that shop on Sunday afternoons and on weekdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So keep checking back. But I hope that you come back to the Tarot Cottage here on YouTube, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello, everybody. In pile number 3, you were drawn to the yellow flower, and you were drawn to the Sante Morte Book of the Dead Tarot, and this is your reading. Singles love predictions. Who, what, and when. Who's coming? What type of relationship will it be? When will they show up? Pile number 3. This is probably one of my favorite decks that I have. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is a beautiful deck. So I'm so happy that you chose it. Who, what, and when is coming, Spirit, for pile number 3? Who, what, and when, please. King of Wands, it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. King of Pentacles. Ooh, they could be an entrepreneur coming forward. Oh, they really could be an entrepreneur. Look at this. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. So this person could definitely own their own business, be in charge of their own financial freedom, because they are working on things. They're focused, they're driven, they're creative. We have fire energy, we have earth energy, we have air energy. The Two of Pentacles. They're a busy person too. Who is coming forward? What type of relationship will this be? We have the Knight of Wands. Back of the deck is the Three of Swords. Whoops. Ace of Wands. This person is like adventurous too. I feel like they like to travel. They're focused, they're driven, they make plans. When they have great ideas and they execute them because they're smart. They make good decisions. This person could sometimes maybe not think of the consequences before they talk. Sometimes I feel like there's this energy coming through with these 3 kings. Like this person is confident to a fault sometimes. I will say that. Confident to a fault sometimes. Like they might stick their foot in their mouth sometimes. And I don't think it's something they intend to do. I think it's almost like an energy of like they literally didn't realize that would hurt somebody's feelings, or they didn't realize that was an uncouth thing to say, or I feel like they put their foot in their mouth quite a bit. This person. But again, it doesn't feel like it's intentional. Like I just think that they honestly, because all of the kings showed up except for the King of Cups, it almost feels like there's an emotional, not that there's a lack of emotional love, but a lack in their ability to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? A lack of emotional aptitude or something. It's like they're so smart that they lack common sense when it comes to feelings at times. That's the energy I'm getting. Take that as it resonates. This person is really focused on work too. Like this person is really focused on building. They are creative. They're in charge of their own destiny, they claim. They are really good at juggling lots of responsibilities. I feel like they're a really active person. I feel like they have a schedule that they keep. You know who I'm actually seeing in my mind? And obviously this is not a direct message for anybody watching because I think he's married anyway, but I see Gary Vee in my mind. I see somebody who's like bouncing around from thing to thing to thing to thing. Like it's like I have goals and I don't have time to waste. And you're one of those goals, I should say. You're one of the things that inspire this person. It's almost like you're a muse of some kind ultimately in this connection, because he's pointing at the sky. Here's the Knight of Wands, overcoming any obstacle, because it's like you're the missing component. You could be a water energy coming into this connection. You could potentially even be a Cancer energy. You don't have to be, but it's like you are this missing emotional piece that this person needs. And all that does is sort of inspire them more and spark yet another, you know, another candle on that hat to add to this sense of destiny, add to their excitement about the future. This person is like driven, a driven person. Yes, there's the Emperor. Like, he's in charge. He, she is in charge. It doesn't have to be a he. I said that because of the kings and because of the ease of execution. It's all about energy. It can totally be a female that you are looking for, that you want to come forward. It's just about the drive. It's about the energy behind it. It's the power behind the masculine here that makes this person feel really powerful. I feel like they lead a busy life, and that could be a bit of an obstacle for you in this connection a little bit, because they lead a very busy life. And like I said, I feel like they travel, and I feel like they're going to want to travel with you. I feel like they're going to hopefully travel with you, but I feel like they're going to have to juggle their responsibilities with this connection. And I think it's something that they're not used to doing. I feel like they feel fated towards you. I don't think they're used to sort of juggling and putting so much effort into a relationship, but they feel something fated with you. So it's like they want to put in that effort. They want to see this through. They want to see where it could go. But they're very practically minded. Like, they think about the future. They think about the plans, but you spark an excitement inside of them. Let's get a little look here into what type of relationship this will be like. We have the Strength reversed. What type of relationship will this be, Spirit? We have the Moon. The Nine of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. So if this person has insecurities, if this person has fears, and they do, like every human being, I don't feel like they like to share them. I feel like they do hold them inside. There's the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they hold them inside, their feelings, because they're worried about the consequences of speaking them. It's going to make them appear weak to you, and they don't like that. So I feel like there is a bit of a weakness in them in that, because they feel like showing their weakness is weakness. And I feel like that's not their experience. Like, they're really focused on building a strong foundation and making sure that whoever's along with them for that ride is going to feel very secure. Here's the Ten of Pentacles, though, which indicate, you know, it really showcases that they are working hard towards building up abundance. And I feel, to be honest, there is a message coming in, and maybe this is getting deeper than it's supposed to, but there is a message. Sorry about that. My neighborhood is silly. There is a message coming in that some of this fear of opening up, of being vulnerable, some of it did stem from potentially a situation in their history as a child, growing up within their family dynamic, where there was abuse of power, where they didn't feel like they had a voice, or they didn't feel heard. And sort of in order to heal from that, they've transitioned all of those experiences into this kind of attack personality as far as their work, their goals. They're like, I attack every goal with as much ferocity as I can to put myself into calmer waters. I feel like this is the type of person that goes to the gym. I feel like this is the type of person that have a meal plan. Like, they're very goal oriented, and it's because they're trying to keep themselves, it's a little sad, but it's almost like they're trying to keep themselves busy so they're not remembering some of the things in the past. They're suppressing some, you know, their actions, all of their things that they've accomplished are sort of evidence of the things that they've suppressed, their fears, their insecurities, their experiences in the past. What this relationship be like? The Four of Wands. It's a beautiful sort of thing, though. Here we have the Ten of Swords at the back of the deck with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, because it's this connection has the capacity to act as, there's the Four of Wands, act as this gateway to clarity and to truth for this person. It's like it allows the spark that maybe they suppressed in the past in certain areas to be reignited. Even the little skull on top of here with the skulls underneath, it's like this transition of it's like a transition, like I'm seeing the steps of grief, the transitions of grief. It's like going through the process that they never went through in the past that fed into the person that they are today. But this relationship acts as a gateway towards releasing the old expectation, releasing the old pain, letting go, surrendering to it, allowing the old to pass away so we can formulate new plans of actions towards our goals. And even the Five of Pentacles here, it's like releasing old dependencies, releasing old feelings of rejection as well. So it's like you come in and act as a sort of gateway for them. Your presence, the way that you handle conflict, your experiences that you were able to draw from in the past, you act as a beautiful sort of, as much as they like to be in control, you act as a leader in that vein. You act as a leader in helping them become the best versions of themselves. So they are presenting themselves as like a great opportunity, great version. And they've worked really hard, I feel like, on a lot of aspects of their life. I don't think that they're wanting in looks. I don't think they're wanting in coin. I don't think they're wanting in inspiration. I think it's the emotional vulnerability that they're lacking. And that's the opportunity that you bring in. There's almost this sense of a ultimatum, though, that comes about with this Queen of Swords. It's like, you're going to be open and honest with me. You're going to be open and honest with me, and we're going to do the work. And it's like the logic that you bring across really speaks to them, so they're able to jumpstart into that process. And you really help them do that, which I think is really nice. It's a long process, though. Here's the Seven of Pentacles to get them to step outside of that ego and to, here's the Queen of Cups. But you help them do that. You help them to see that clarity that comes in. So I think that's beautiful. Let's get a look at when. Let's see if Spirit will give us an indicator of when this is going to happen. Spirit, when will this happen for group 3? We have the wolf coming in. The lone wolf. Ooh, the skull showing itself. And even showing itself the belonging card. There's electricity between the two of you. Lots of passion here. Lots of fire. Lots of excitement. Lots of adventure. Like I said, I think you guys will be traveling. But also amidst all of this, there's healing. There's the joy of the journey being presented in front of me. There's challenges to this person's sense of emotional belonging happening. It's a challenge to this lone wolf mentality that they've had to hold on for such a long time. So there's lots of shifts and changes that are capable in this relationship. This definitely got this definitely got deeper than I intended it to. Let's see if we can get a look at when this person's going to show up. Spirit, can you tell me when this person will show up for group number 3? When will they show up? Group number 3. We have the Page of Pentacles. I don't know where I want to put that. The Five of Pentacles. This could start actually as an online communication that builds into more. 10 of Wands. And it could be an online communication because perhaps of schedule or something. For a little bit of a time before you actually meet this person, because there's like all this desire that gets built up because of some sort of chit chat that happens. Spirit, can you give me an indicator of when? We have the Chariot and we have the Hermit. Back of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. I do feel like there will be a bit of a wait for you yet, pile 3, before this person steps forward. We have the Magician, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups here. We also have the Four of Cups. There is a very strong message here of about a few months, and potentially between up to 4 months for somebody watching. But that's a very specific message for someone watching. So you'll know that when it shows up for you. I feel like there is a wait for others before this communication comes in, and you could already be communicating with this person presently as well, but if you're waiting to meet them, that may take a little bit of time. But here is that Ace of Cups, here is that Knight of Cups coming forward with an offer, being vulnerable with it. And that's what can happen here in this connection. I feel like that's the beautiful message about what can be, is a new emotional start and a new version of this person. But you'll notice that even though we started with the Kings, we're still just dealing with the Knight of Cups, because there's still growth. It's like even when this person starts to become more emotionally vulnerable, there's still going to be patience required and time required to grow this version of this King, of the emotional version of this King. But he or she's got everything else in spade. And if just to look at them from the outside, I feel like they lack nothing. You'd never know that they lack absolutely anything. What would this relationship be like? You have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this could be a friend that you're already in communication with. And we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And I do feel this person is a traveler. I feel like they travel for work as well, but I feel like they will travel with you. We have here trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, because I think that there's going to be longevity here, and I think it might take them a while to commit as well because of some trust issues. But lots of passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy on the back of that deck. Lots of passion for you. What will this relationship be like for pile number 3? This is a soulmate energy for some of you watching. And discovery. There's something very logical about this person. We have joy on the back of the deck. That could be an actual name that is in connection. But there's this message coming through about the discovery that this person will make along the path with you, about who they are, about this connection, about the severity, it's like about the intensity of the connection, about the joy that they can experience. And it opens them up as much as, to be honest, it's almost like they present themselves as a bit of a gift to the universe, but truly you end up being the gift to this person, because you open up this for them. The possibility of joy, they end up feeling grateful for you. So that's a beautiful message coming through, that although they present themselves as kind of a gift to the world, and I'm telling you, this person probably has a lot of those gifts, you are actually the gift. You're the gift for this person. Let's get a doorway card for the future of this connection. Singles love prediction, who, what, and when. The future of this connection for pile number 3. We have bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo and Santo will clear the air. Clearing out the clutter. We have distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. Distant dream can really refer to the length of time it's going to take. I don't think it's going to take, I'm not getting the sense of a longevity here, though. I didn't get the Knight of Pentacles. I didn't get the Temperance. There's not really a sense of that. And again, there's a bit of a longingness to this card too, of like, will it ever happen? Is it in the cards for me? And these energies that feed into our insecurities just prolong our wait as well. We have a yes here. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul set now to leap and fly. Let's get a charm bowl for you. For pile number 3, please. Singles love prediction, who, what, and when. We have the King of Wands reversed. We have the Death card. We have the Star card. We have Aquarius. A lot of fire energy. The Aquarius energy with the Star is talking about all of the healing that's going to happen throughout the process of this relationship. And we had the King of Wands here. Again, there's very strong fire energy. This person could definitely be a fire sign, but it's in the reverse position because I feel like as this person, I don't think they're ready for the healing, or they don't think that they're ready for the healing. They may not even think that they need healing too. Like they may think that they can overcome everything from their past, or that they already have overcome everything from their past. They don't see an emotional deficit in themselves. But the King of Wands reversed tells a different story. It's sort of telling on them. It's telling me that they have weaknesses, that they are experiencing issues with confidence, that they are not, that they feel ill prepared to have these shifts and changes. But when we feel this sense of discomfort, that means we're out of a comfort zone. That means we've faced an obstacle. And the Death card shows what can be possible: rebirths, new beginnings, shifts and changes in them that turn this around, that turn this King of Wands energy around for them. So you are truly an opportunity for this person. I'm almost getting, I'm almost getting, like, I'm getting snippets of like the 50 Shades of Grey. It's like that dynamic. It's like this person that everyone looks at from the outside is like, oh, look at that person. But truly they're flawed inside, and they need that emotional support. We have here the lipstick, which is my symbol of seduction and desire and attraction. So you guys are going to look good together. You guys are going to look really good together. We have Y and U and D. We have the Anchor. Somebody stagnant in some sort of emotional capacity. The anchor goes deep into the water. We have here the Six of Pentacles. Again, could start online or could already be in place online. We have the World, traveling with the world, success, new beginnings. We have the Key, we have the Turtle. So patience is required for you, for this person, and patience is required for when they bring the offer forward, but also within the relationship itself. We have the Key to, it's a little tangled key. Any imprisonment, the Key is really a reflection of that. Any imprisonments or anything that holds us back, we are the key to release ourselves. We have the rolling pin, so food service, or I think of domestication, domesticated type of actions. And all right, group number 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated. I wish you so much luck with this connection. If you know who this person is, if you're already talking to someone and it meets the bill, please leave me a comment below so that I can get words of encouragement back to you. But also, I'm just fairly nosy, so I'd love to hear your stories in the comments section. Please subscribe to the channel and hit your notification bell, and if you do leave me a comment, I'd love to enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. So be sure to hit that notification bell so that I can contact you and we can get the ball rolling on that. Check out my links as well for Etsy for a personal reading, or for Instagram. I do update the Etsy shop at noon on Sundays and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on weekdays, so keep checking back there. But I hope that you come back here to the Tarot Cottage for another day, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Take care.